dance because they think it might be old-fashioned or a little bit stuffy or not really relevant to them.
I like looking at old churches. I really like turning the pages of the Old Testament, whatever it may be. You know,
implored as if to that Old Testament God in the Sistine Chapel, and he himself was that Adam.
Thus, multitudinous creatures living and dying on an old planet leave behind immense numbers of fire. Well, I decided to do a little experiment with my 16-year-old son. He had a bunch of
would be if Nagma married the neighbor's 21-year-old son. She was 6.
An adjective that means that the child is less than 1 month old. For me, the fabric we had was an old duvet cover that another resident left behind, but...
So, the next time any of you are looking at some old, broken down, malfunctioning
5-year-old turning over a stone and seeing a slug, and says, "What a treasure!"
In a homeless shelter, and I found myself at 15 years old sleeping in New York City streets in the parks.
Here, and the old sites will be shut down.
Or bad. That old glass half full, half empty concept. So I began thinking about how I can take this unfortunate...
Corporal Frank Buckles, 110 years old, our last veteran from the First World War.
by in your life. And you don't want to be old when you finally get the good life, or too old, right? It's like the Dutch saying, we're too soon old, too late smart. Steve Jobs said,
Anna Fry, I'm 28 years old, and I'm the Outreach and Admissions Coordinator for the Colorado Hour.
It's that old, it wasn't Johannes Kepler, it was one of those early watchmakers.